So you didn't do anything wrong here?
I don't feel like I did, no. I mean, he took, he took my love and the vows that I made to him when we got married and totally tromped all over that for the first year of our marriage. Disrespected me, disrespected my home, disrespected our marriage.
Okay, I understand why you feel justified for putting him in jail. I'm just asking if you ran a red light in putting him in jail. Did you make statements that weren't true?
I may have said that there was punching or hitting, and there was not that to my recollection.
You
but there was.
Maybe say it. You either said it or you didn't. You either said he hit me and punched me, or you didn't. Did you
I
say
did.
You did.
I did.
And did he hit you and punch you?
No.
Okay.
Not to my recollection.
You knew it wasn't true when you said it, though. I mean, let's be honest.
Yes.
You knew it wasn't true when you said it, right?
Yes.
So you made a conscious decision to embellish the story.
Yes.
And that's a lie. I'm not saying this isn't the biggest creep in the world and you shouldn't divorce him before dark today. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that he's not mentally abusive, emotionally abusive, verbally abusive, and even physically abusive. He may deserve to be under the jail. I'm not saying that you should put up with that at all under any theory whatsoever. What I'm asking you is, did you or did you not file a false police report when you said that he punched you and hit you, and you knew at the time that he did not?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a long way of coming around to saying, yeah, I lied to the police and got put in jail.
Well, now to a story of treachery and deceit. From the outside, they looked like a happily married couple, but when Faisal had doubts and turned to a lawyer, his wife took their breakup to the next level.
You're about to witness one of the most audacious attempts by a wife to frame her husband for domestic violence.
She's dangerous, very dangerous.
Watch how this woman astonishingly punches herself in the face, not once, but twice, later telling police her husband bashed her.
It's flipped my life upside down. I'm not the guy who I used to be anymore.
This is a story about temptation and treachery, a lover and a liar, where romance makes way for revenge with catastrophic consequences.
Well, I haven't actually heard of a scenario such as this, inflicting injury upon themselves in order to set up a scenario which results in someone else being charged.
Wow.
If love is blind, then Faisal only had eyes for Asma.
She presented herself like she's the perfect girl on the planet.
He met her through an online Muslim dating site and proposed soon after leaving Western Sydney to meet Asma in
I told y'all
Morocco.
these Muslim hoes ain't shit
However,
either.
while Faisal was hoping to
Y'all didn't
return
wanna
to
believe
Aussie
me.
with a life partner, he now
You believe
believes
me now?
Asma didn't share that dream.
She's a greedy person. She's materialistic.
The two officially tied the knot here last year, and Faisal was hardly frugal in making his new bride feel at home. He worked 2 jobs, spending everything he earned on his wife, from Gucci tracksuits to leather jackets, rings,
Fool-ass
necklaces, and shoes,
What a fool
holidays,
ass
and fine dining, parties in Morocco,
dumb nigga
and
gonna
money
have the nerve
wired
to
back
ask
to
me,
Asma's
have I
family.
ever
A
experienced
fawning
dating women
Faisal
overseas?
says he was a good provider.
You dumbass.
All this traveling, going back and forth twice and 3
Kenneth,
times,
you're a
and
dumbass if you're
doing all
listening.
the functions,
You're a complete
receptions,
dumbass.
engagement, jewelry, stuff. Probably I'm be under 200,000.
But Faisal says they were constantly arguing, and in April, he walked into an incredible sting when he came home from a night shift at Woolies.
Yeah, it was all prepared for me, the whole crime scene.
The unit had been ransacked. Faisal says Asma was waiting for him with this disturbing message.
I entered and she just said to me that you think you are smart and you are talking to lawyers about me. Now see what I do to you. And she just ran.
CCTV captures the bizarre events that followed. Asma runs from the apartment and into the lift. She presses the button. Takes a few moments before the incredible Asma attack.
I tell
She
people
gives
these hoes are
herself
crazy.
2 uppercuts to her
And
face.
you taking
Clutches
your
her
life
cheek.
and your livelihood
She
in
then
your own
checks
hands
her
if you deal with
handiwork in
them.
the mirror.
Don't matter how pretty
Seemingly
they are, don't matter
satisfied
what
with
race
her
they are.
self-inflicted
These
punishment,
hoes are crazy.
Asma eagerly
I
waits
try to
for
save
the lift
men,
door
but
to
they don't
open.
want to listen.
She takes off down the hall and into
Oh,
the
I'm not
street
into
to call
dogs.
police.
I want the real thing.
Oblivious to what his wife had
Alright,
cooked up
go get the
and
real
concerned for
thing.
her
You fucking
safety,
idiot.
Faisal also went to the police, where he was arrested and charged with assault.
Marlboro for life.
If
That's all I got to
convicted,
say.
he faced up to 7 years behind bars.
Marlboro for life. That's all I got to say.
Didn't know that she went to that. She's gonna go to that extent. Go to the police and forget everything what I did for her.
You
And just
simp-ass
ruin my
fool.
life.
In a follow-up sucker punch, Faisal says the police unwittingly helped Asma steal his things, which she had packed into these suitcases while he was being held at the station.
Wow.
More importantly,
And this is a Muslim
Faisal's
woman,
freedom
y'all.
was also about to be taken.
This is a Muslim
Treated
woman,
her
y'all.
as never. I really loved her.
Faisal spent 20 grand on a lawyer.
This ain't
and
even a
trawled
black
through
female,
hours of
y'all. This is a Muslim
CCTV
woman.
to find his get-out-of-jail card.
And once I saw this, I felt relieved that now the justice will.
Please tell me they charged her with filing a false police report.
New South Wales police dropped the assault charges,
Please.
but never charged his estranged
Oh,
wife
what?
for making a false accusation.
What?
An offence which also carries a jail term of up to 7 years.
Are you serious?
Question is, why not? The answer is because if they do, they're going to be embarrassed by what they didn't do at first instance.
Oh my
Victims of
God.
crime advocate Howard Brown says
Again,
it appears police
y'all wanna
failed to
deal with these
investigate
hoes,
Asma's
you're on
assault
your own.
claims properly and assumed Faisal was guilty from the outset.
So when you realise that someone has made a false declaration to a police officer and you can prove that she made a false declaration, you then charge her with perverting the course of justice. Police haven't done that.
wow.
Asma's statement to police is shocking.
Faisal grabbed my throat with both hands and began to squeeze tight until
And this
the
is a
point
Muslim
I was
woman,
unable
y'all.
to breathe. He punched me on my
In a
left
Western
cheek
country.
and with his fist.
But this is a
He
Muslim woman,
started to
y'all.
hit me everywhere with the belt. He was so violent to me. I thought I was going to die.
Didn't I tell y'all these hoes are
Faisal
crazy?
suspects Asma's motive was an email she discovered he had sent to a visa migration agent. He says he wanted out of the marriage, which was potentially a threat to her ability to stay in Australia.
What do you feel when you look back at these photos of her? Sad that I shouldn't have done that.
Should have known better.
Yeah.
Men
should've
are
known better.
pathetic.
Asma has since
Men are
disappeared
pathetic.
somewhere in Australia, leaving
Men are
Faisal to
weak.
deal with the fallout from false love.
Most of y'all listening to me
He's
are
battling
weak.
away in average shared accommodation to help pay
I'm
off his
strong.
debts.
Most of y'all are weak.
The hurt hubby now wants his estranged wife charged, held accountable, and deported back to Morocco.
Men are
I am the
pathetic.
victim now. I got used and abused over and over again.
You got what you
mentally,
deserve. You got what you
financially,
deserve.
emotionally.
That's what you
name
get
it.
for simping.
I'm the victim.
That's what
So
you get for simping.
she did that.
I no
Now
longer
it's her
have.
turn to face
I
the
no longer
consequences.
feel sorry for men.
Faisal says
I no
he's got
longer
a
feel
long road
sorry for
ahead
y'all.
before he's capable
Any race,
of
y'all
finding
get what
love
y'all
again.
deserve for dealing with these
But
hoes.
says he's learned a valuable,
Marlboro for life.
albeit expensive, life lesson.
If God shows you true colors of someone, don't try to paint a different picture.
And see, this is another reason why I know God
Stick
don't
with
love
that.
the world.
You'll end up like me.
But this is a YouTube promotion
New South
video,
Wales
so
Police are
I'm
now reviewing all
keep
the
that to
evidence. We
myself.
will let you know the outcome.
For years, domestic violence has been treated as an issue that only affects women. Unfortunately, that perception contributes to a lack of resources.
Take one look at this dude and tell he's soft.
Philip Cook is one of the country's leading experts on male domestic violence victims and is the author
Let me
of the
be
book
quiet before I get
Abused
this
Men,
video
The Hidden Side of
taken
Domestic
down.
Violence. He says that an objective look at the data reveals that nearly as many men face intimate partner violence as women.
Exactly.
The truth is that the numbers are rather startling, actually, according to the Centers for Disease Control in the most recent national survey. 5.3 million men and 4.7 million women reported physical violence by an intimate partner within the past year. There were slightly more men than women in that last reporting period. Overall, over a lifetime, it was 35.6% of women and 28.5% of men.
Exactly.
Cook's book was released in 1997.
Females
with
be
a second
starting
edition
that
published
shit,
in
and when
2009.
dudes,
Although men still face
oh
many
God,
unique
this is
challenges
YouTube.
when
Let me
confronted
just
with
be
domestic
quiet.
violence,
When dudes
Cook says
fire
more
back,
shelters and
then they
hotlines have
they
started
cry
offering help
victim. They
to both
play
men
victim.
and women
That's
over the last
exactly
2
what
decades.
happens.
He's also noticed major changes
They be
in the
starting that
attitudes
shit
of the
with
general
dudes.
public regarding male domestic violence victims.
Verbally and
There's
physically.
some signs of encouragement.
It's just
I
that the
would
man
say.
is stronger usually, so he'd get the better of her in the fight, and then she go and cry victim
General
when
public
she started the
perception
shit.
has never been done. But my estimation is that there is a rather large increase in the numbers of general public who are aware that indeed males can be domestic violence or intimate partners as well.
To read more about the issues facing male domestic violence victims, make sure to check out dadsdivorce.com. That'll do it for another edition of Dad's Divorce Live. I'm Sean Garrison,
Why does this
editor
dude
of
look like a
dadsdivorce.com,
cuckold,
and
though?
we'll see you next time.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. He just looks soft and weak to me.
Wait, where were you yesterday? I didn't see you down the crowd.
Just stayed indoors, mate. Watched a couple action movies, you know the one.
Who's that woman? Why is she texting you?
Babe, how many more times? She's just a girl that I work with. Nothing's going on, I promise.
You're pathetic.
Then when the man finally snap and get up and... Oh
Yeah,
God.
not too bad.
Let me just be quiet. I'm trying not to say
I will
nothing that's gonna get this
recommend it,
video flagged. But I'm fired up right now. When the Empire strikes back, that's when the female run and call the police and play victim. That's exactly what happens. If she don't be outright lying in the first place.
Oh, it is nice of you to join us, mate. Oh, sorry, man. I just got held up at work, didn't I?
Where were you last week, mate? You missed quiz night. We could have done with your ridiculous knowledge of the Football League.
Yeah, well, sorry about that, lads. I had a bit of a DIY night at home, didn't I?
What about DIY?
Oh, come on, man.
What did you get done? We're also waiting for that invite around yours as well. It's been months, mate.
Yeah.
Keep going then. It's not going to clean itself, is it?
That's right, you
You
simp
weren't
ass
so
fool.
disgusting. You won't have to clean it as much, would you?
That's right.
Did I say you could stop? You're pathetic. I need to get
Simp
myself
ass
a real
fool.
one.
That's
Someone
right,
who isn't so
abuse him.
weak.
Get him. That's right. Weak ass.
Yeah,
Soft
you know the one.
ass.
Slowly but surely. Yeah, once I finished all the garden, more than welcome come round for a barbecue.
Yeah, get some burgers on and that there. Sure shot, you're on red.
Right then.
Right, I'll pretty much line that up for you though. So
Yeah.
if you don't get that in. Wait, tell you what, Mark recently, have you noticed he's just getting later and later every week? And the other day, he missed the England game.
He's never missed a game. What's
Exactly.
going on?
Well, exactly. Something not right. You know, I think it is. This bird's a bit weird. Do you think we'll be seeing you tonight? What is it? The bird's got you slaved at home, is she? Look, she's pretty fit though, mate. I ain't gonna blame you. I wouldn't mind being in bed all day next to that, eh?
A woman like that, you can't say no to.
Oh, come on, man. Just joking. Just messing about. What is it?
She whooping my weak ass. I'm a simp. I'm a cuck.
You really are a pathetic excuse for a man. How can you expect me to stay faithful when you can't even give me what I want? I've never had this trouble with any other man. So, either there's something wrong with you or you're cheating on me. So what is it? Are you cheating or are you a pathetic excuse for a man?
Of course he ain't getting any. He's got to get to the bedroom with the shackles first.
breaking developments in Markeith Lloyd's first murder trial. Another juror has been excused. I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Lisa Bell. That juror, an alternate, says a conversation she overheard could affect her feelings about the case. News 6's Eric Sandoval is live outside the Orange County Courthouse tonight. So, Eric, what exactly happened?
Well, this is an alternate juror we're talking about, and the conversation she said she overheard was between another juror and an Orange County Sheriff's deputy. She said they were talking about gun laws. Now, this happened as Markeith Lloyd took the stand in his own defense today. He was talking about guns, and he was also claiming self-defense.
Well, I never meant for this to happen. I wanted my child.
Markeith Lloyd says all he wanted to do on the night of December 13th, 2016 was talk to his ex-girlfriend, Sade Dixon, not to kill her. Investigators say Dixon, who was pregnant, was shot and killed in front of her home that night after Lloyd arrived armed with a gun, and an argument with him boiled over.
And you pull your guns out?
In court today, Lloyd's defense team had him reenact his encounter with Dixon that night. He claimed she was also armed with a gun, and he says her brother tried to take his gun away, and that is when he started firing.
He turned my mind into something else, and I was just reacting, Mary. I was just reacting. Even when they opened the door, I just reacted. I fired 2 shots, I just reacted.
Lloyd says he texted Dixon after leaving the scene that night, telling her he hoped that she was alive, telling her that she won, and telling her they're paying the price.
All my life, I looked out for people. All my life, I did for my people. This city loved me. All my life. All I ever did, all my life. And provide and protect.
Now, there's also some concern tonight about another juror who was complaining about feeling ill at the end of the night tonight. That's sure to come up when proceedings begin again here tomorrow morning about 9:30. And get this, the judge has already cleared Wednesday morning for closing arguments, and that means the jury could get this case by Wednesday afternoon. We're live at the Orange County Courthouse tonight. Eric Sandoval getting results, News 6.
Now, whether or not you believe that Markeith Lloyd killed his stripper girlfriend, Sadie Dixon, and that black female police officer in cold blood or in self-defense, it is fair to point out that this was video footage that he recorded of his ex-wife, unrelated to his stripper girlfriend, abusing him a year before he killed his girlfriend and that female police officer.
Place, and now I have to be drinking. Man, fuck you and the bitches that said I'm drinking.
Your ass been drinking, man.
Bitch.
Come on, man. Why you punching me?
Cause you make me sick.
But I ain't did shit to you. But you hide niggas in your phone, though.
I ain't had nobody. But my thing is, I just wanted to get out. Cause I was coming up in that bitch.
Ain't nobody caring about you coming in.
Fuck her. Fuck Jackie. Fuck whoever. Cause Jackie already know about me. So all she gonna tell that ain't the bitch you wanna be fucked up with. That's all Jackie gonna tell her. You fucking with the wrong bitch. That's all Jackie gonna motherfucking tell. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Bitch.
Come on, man.
Man, I wanna break your nose. I wanna break your lip. I wanna unwire your whole bottom, nigga. I will do that. Matter of fact, get your fucking ass up out of me.
So you just wanna beat on me? You just wanna beat on me, huh?
You tried me, kid.
I tried.
I don't know who you think you dealing with. I ain't pussy at all. I will beat a bitch. The only reason I ain't beat your ass yet, cause I don't want nail whole the time I'm fighting over a nigga. Bitch, I'm fighting over my husband. If you wanna say that, I'm fighting over my husband. But I will beat one of you hoes though. And one thing that I like about these hoes know I already with styles out. They already know about me. I don't give a fuck. Jack is the same bitch that pulled that. Baby daddy stay next door. My sister was just with her nigga last night. Her baby daddy last night. Man, these hoes already know I'm finna beat Jack ass and all. These hoes already know. I'm telling that bitch sweet, cool, calm, and collect, but get her motherfucking time on when that bitch on my space. And they go to
Come on, man.
same way for my motherfucking husband, hoe. You little big badass bitch. Get your fuck ass up out this car now, hoe. Talk this shit now. Cause I'm on one. Yeah, I'm on one. I'm on that. I'm on that. Fuck you mean. try me. Got a real bitch like me fucked up on me now, bitch. I just been trying to humble myself because I ain't that type of chick. To make now bitch feel like, oh, you did this one time. But bitch, about my respect, hoe. Oh, you's a good motherfucker. You know to block every room. I swear your whole shit. I have you picking your motherfucking shit up off the floor. But you don't know who you fucking with.
Yeah,
that's why you been doing all that. Oh, they ain't Tina, you ain't worried about. Bitch, I ain't worried about her. But I just noticed the way you was talking. Like you around a bitch. You know what? If you'd have said, Tina just pulled up. Get what I did. Plan B. I would have hung up.
Plan B.
But no motherfucker try me like, oh, I ain't around nobody. Man, fuck all that. Don't motherfucker play with me.
You been fucking niggas, my plan B.
No, I ain't been fucking nobody. But somebody gonna motherfucking get it, because I'm horny than a motherfucker, and I told you that. I ain't been having sex.
What's on here to him?
I might even be motherfucking pregnant, bitch.
Come on. Now you just hit me in my fucking eye, man.
I don't care. I might be motherfucking pregnant, bitch. Hit me.
You just hit me in my eye, man.
And so what? Talking about you out here having a motherfucking stomach virus. Bitch, you ain't been having no stomach virus. If you got something or you don't pregnant. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Yes, it is. I don't give a fuck. Hit me. Hit me, please, dude.
Hit you for what?